So this is part 2 of the new one that I made. I did it a different way by not really mashing the fruit but blitzing it in the nutribullet, hoping that I would extract as much flavour as I could, basically using loads of leftover fruit that was lying around from Christmas and all that. It wasn't rotted, but it was okay, and just mainly just stuff lying around, watermelon, grapes, apples, just loads of stuff just lying around. So I blitzed it, put the yeast in, the yeast nutrient, and it didn't bubble. But I think it's because when I didn't have enough containers, I made a makeshift hole, and I think it's just been leaking out of there. But I can tell it's been bubbling because, as you can see, if I press down on there, it is gassy, and all the fruit that I mashed up within 2 weeks, it's at the bottom. As you can see, it's quite a nice layer there. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to siphon it off into another container again, which has all been sterilised, and I'm going to add some more fruit to it. So I'm doing it a different way again. I'm going to see what it tastes like, and then maybe see if I can enhance it a little bit more with some flavour. Like I say, there's quite a few different fruits that went in there, and I'm interested to see what it tastes like. And about 5 bags of sugar went in there, so I'm hoping it's going to be okay. So let's get it siphoned off. Before I siphon it off, as you can see, still a lot of fruit at the top there that's been mashed up, but if you can see, it's bubbling away. So it must have been leaking out that little hole at the top. I hope it hasn't affected it. I don't think it has. But it's properly, look at it. A lovely colour, so hopefully I can get as much debris. Obviously I won't get as totally clean, but I'll give it as best go as I can and give it a taste. So I don't know why it hasn't been bubbling from the thing, but it must have been escaping from that little hole. So I was thinking I might have to add some more yeast or yeast nutrient, some more sugar, but bloody hell, you seen it go. Lovely jubbly. So you can see it's been drained, and there's all the musk. I think that's what you call it, don't you? The mash, I should say mash. The bottom, it's still fizzing. And obviously it's all in there now. I've got about just over 22 litres. And see, it's got a lovely, like a watermelon sort of colour to it. I'll give it a taste. It's weird. It's got a watermelon taste to it, because I did put about half a watermelon, but that's the overpowering flavour is watermelon. Whether that stays, I don't know. So, as I said, I've got some more fruit that's gone out of date and all that, so I'm thinking I'm going to put that into here. I'm going to mash it up again into the nutribullet. I think actually what I've done, I've extracted quite a lot. Say normally you put the mash for about 24 hours, then you transfer it, blah blah blah. But I thought, no, I'm going to do it for 2 weeks, and I think I've extracted quite a lot, and I might put this back into there, because there seems to be a lot of fizzing in there, so obviously there's still a lot of stuff, flavour in there, so I'm going to get some of this, put it in the nutribullet with the banana and grapes, and see what it does for the flavour. And I can definitely taste the alcohol in it, quite strong. Obviously that extra bag of sugar, because the first time I've ever done it, the second time, it's always been 4 bags. So I'm going to mash this up with them and put it in here. So after a little taste test by me and the wife, I've decided not to put that in there, because definitely got a lovely melon taste to it, really strong. So obviously, like I say, I'm going to, that's the mash at the bottom, I'm going to whisk that back up because it's still fermenting, and I'm going to obviously I've done it rather than then. You can see just proper like loads still of fermentation to go. So I'm going to mash that up. Mashed up, as you can see, it's quite smooth, so whether that'll make a difference, I don't know. I'll just add it. Look at that. So I might enhance it a bit more, get more flavour out of that. Another 2 weeks. I'll give another taste test. Look at that. Oof. So I'll put the cap on and the bubbler, and we'll see in 2 weeks time what difference that made to the flavour, whether it enhanced it or didn't, or it made it like a super rocket fuel. We'll see. You always have to experiment. See you later. Bye. As you can see, it's in there now in the air cupboard. The boiler, and it's starting to bubble again. So obviously there was a leak in the top of the bucket there. So I'll leave that for 2 weeks and see what it does to the flavour. Okay, see you later again. Bye.